Welcome to Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala, home to beaches, backwaters, and a $100 million fighter jet that's become the world's most expensive tourist attraction. Meet the F-35, the stealth jet that was supposed to dominate the skies but is now dominating memes. It landed here on June 14th, and 21 days later, it's still here, grounded, embarrassed, and turning into a social media superstar. So, how did this cutting-edge war machine end up as Kerala's latest roadside attraction? Buckle up, because this story is less Top Gun, more Top Gear. It all started on June 14th. A British aircraft carrier, the HMS Prince of Wales, was doing routine naval drills in the Arabian Sea. At 8:50 p.m., an F-35B, the fancy variant designed for short takeoffs, zoomed off the deck. Everything was fine. Until it wasn't. 30 minutes later, the weather turned nasty. The jet was running low on fuel and couldn't make it back to the carrier. So it sent out a distress call. Thiruvananthapuram Airport answered, and India rolled out the red carpet, or rather, the runway. By 9:30 p.m., the F-35 was safely on the ground. But that's where the smooth part of the story ends. After landing, the F-35 hit a snag. Nobody could figure out what was wrong. That same night, a British crew flew in to diagnose the problem, but they were stumped. Days passed, and this $100 million stealth jet just sat there, baking in the sun, getting wet in the rain. India offered hangar space, but the Brits said, "No way!" They were paranoid about spies peeking at their super-secret tech. So they left it out in the open, where everyone could see it. Genius move, right? Then a 40-person team, yes, 40 people, showed up to crack the case. Spoiler alert, they didn't. The UK now says the jet is beyond repair. That's British for "we're in deep trouble." So why won't this jet fly? Experts are guessing it's a hydraulic issue, but here's the thing. The F-35 isn't your average plane. It's a fifth-generation stealth fighter, built by America's defense giant Lockheed Martin. The F-35B variant is designed for aircraft carriers and tight runways, with a price tag of $100 million a pop. But it comes with baggage, maintenance nightmares, and reliability headaches. This jet is so complex that even a 40-person team couldn't fix it. And now, the UK is planning a Hail Mary, airlifting the jet out with a C-17 Globemaster. That's right, transporting a fighter jet like it's cargo. Not exactly a flex, London. To make things worse, the Indian Air Force dropped a bombshell. Their radar network detected the F-35 before it landed. Hold up, didn't we say this was a stealth jet? The whole point is that it's supposed to be invisible to radar. But India was like, "Yeah, we saw you coming." Ouch. Stealth is the F-35's biggest selling point, and now it's looking more like a state of mind. This is a tough look for the Americans, who are trying to sell these jets to India for billions. Good luck making that pitch with a plane that's stuck in Kerala and not so stealthy after all. So, here we are. A jet meant to be invisible is getting more screen time than a Bollywood blockbuster. Kerala tourism is loving it, turning this fiasco into a marketing win. The internet is having a field day, and the F-35? Well, it's got all the bells and whistles, except the one that gets it off the ground. This is Mission Impossible, Grounded Edition. Even Tom Cruise can't save this one. Thanks for watching, and if you're ever in Kerala, don't miss the F-35. Still parked, still iconic.